What is up, everybody? This is the Rose here. This is a special or an extra, I don't know what I'm going to call it, for the Game Corner podcast. This is not episode 33. Episode 33 is going to be starting this weekend or whatever for E3. And after the Pokemon Direct, I'm going to talk about E3, my predictions, what games I'm hoping to see, what games I want to see, which honestly, I don't know exactly what I'm expecting with Sony not being there and EA not being there, so that takes a chunk of stuff I'm expecting, off of my list. But without further ado, let's get into the Pokemon Direct. This is for Sword and Shield, and I'm going to do some live reactions, so you're going to hear it in the background, but I'm going to be reacting to it and looking at it. I would put the video in the corner of the screen, but I don't want to get a strike. I don't trust, even though it's considered fair use, I don't want to trust YouTube's busted ass freaking copyright system. That being said, I'm just waiting a moment for the show to start. Any day now.
5 minutes later.
Alright, we're starting. Here we go.
Welcome to Pokemon Direct. I'm Ishihara from the Pokemon Company. Today, I would like to provide the latest news about the Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield games.
Let's go, I'm ready.
To begin, please take a look at this video.
Show me the video. I think this is just the trailer. Or a new trailer for the game. Oop, we got some audio sync issues. Score Bunny. I don't remember the names of the starters, but I'm going with Score Bunny, which is the white rabbit. I think the other one's called Swabble or something. Oh, I better not get copyright for this music. Damn it. I wasn't expecting music to be playing. Hey, Salk. I recognize that Pokemon, Salk. Oof, he just got hit. Hopefully they have the gyms back in this game, because that'd be fantastic. Is that Gyarados? Yeah, Butterfree. You got bikes, you got surfing, you got fishing. What is this? Oh, that's a big Gyarados. Hey, Raichu. Is this game going to have, like, raid bosses? That's going to be pretty sweet, if that's the case. Kind of ball it. What the hell? Wow, that Raichu's like 10 feet tall. Wow, what is that? Why are those Pokeballs so big? That is a giant Pokeball. What the hell? Okay, that was cool. Pokemon League in a stadium. Okay, they're using their giant Pokemon. Oh boy. What the hell? What the what? Okay, the music's finally over. That's awesome as hell.
Hello, I'm Masuda from Game Freak. Hi, I'm Omori from Game Freak. What did you think of the video?
Wow.
Today, we would like to deliver the latest news on Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield to all of you around the world, right here from Game Freak's offices where development is underway. You can take on the role of the main character, who resides in the Galar region. After choosing Grookey, Scorbunny, or Sobble as your first
Sobble.
partner Pokemon,
That was close.
you will embark on an
I said
adventure to
Swabble
become
or
the
Swabble.
champion. Your journey will take you through vast and lush grasslands, towns in which you will find humans and Pokemon working together, and many other locations filled with rich personality.
Pokemon battles are the most popular form of entertainment in the Galar region. Stadiums across the Galar region are frequently filled with cheering crowds that have gathered to witness battles between gym leaders and challengers.
Oh, so gym battles are in stadiums now?
Broadcast on television in the Galar region as well.
That's cool.
The most exciting part of visiting a new region is, of course, encountering Pokemon that you've never seen before.
I want to see these
To tell you
games
more about
legendaries.
some of the Pokemon that reside in the Galar region, I'd like to hand it over to James, the art director on these games.
Hey, Jamie. Hello, I'm James Turner from Game Freak. I worked as the art director for these games. There are a lot of never-before-seen Pokemon that await
I would hope so.
you
It's a
in the
new
Galar region.
generation.
But allow me to introduce you to just a few of them. The first Pokemon I'd like to show you is Wooloo.
Wooloo?
This
Reminds me of
Pokemon's
Mareep.
defining characteristic is its fluffy fur, which is treasured by weavers in a town in the Galar region who use it to craft popular specialty goods. This Pokemon here is Gossifleur,
That's a
a
grass type.
flowering Pokemon. Gossifleur favors places with clean air and water, and its pollen is said to have healing properties. This next Pokemon is called Dreadnought, the bite Pokemon. The sharp and jagged edges of its jaw allow it to bite off chunks of rock and iron. Its
Wow.
vicious nature makes it a difficult Pokemon to tame for all but the most experienced trainers.
That looks actually
This
like a pretty cool
That
Pokemon.
can be seen flying steadily through the sky is called Corviknight. It puts its skills to use when working as a flying taxi, which will take the player back to any town he or she has previously visited. As
So that's
many
going to
of you
replace the
already
fly
know,
mechanic.
some Pokemon can evolve, changing their appearance and becoming stronger in the process. Gossifleur is one of these Pokemon. When Gossifleur evolves, it becomes Eldegoss. As you can see, there are now small seeds scattered across its fuzzy head. These seeds are said to promote growth in plants and can revitalize both people and Pokemon.
Oh, we've seen the first Pokemon to evolve. What about the starters?
There are lots more Pokemon living in the Galar region for you to discover. Of course, you can look forward to finding many Pokemon you're already familiar with. I hope you're as excited as we are to encounter the amazing variety of Pokemon that inhabit the Galar region.
Graphics look really good.
Meeting lots of Pokemon is one of the thrills of the adventure. And where you will find the widest variety of Pokemon out of anywhere in the Galar region is in a place called the Wild Area.
That's like the Safari Zone, I'm imagining.
This wild area stretches between cities and is filled with abundant nature as far as the eye can see. Different Pokemon can appear depending on where you are and what
Snorlax.
the weather is like, meaning there will be new discoveries for you each day. Some of you may already
Swoobat.
have noticed, but while adventuring through this area, you have control over the camera, allowing you to better search for items and Pokemon.
Oh shit,
Search
that's
far
cool.
and wide in the tall grass, in the skies above, and even in the lakes, where you never know what you might find. In certain locations in the Galar region, a new phenomenon can be triggered that makes a Pokemon giant in size and
Oh,
gives it
here we go.
incredible strength. This phenomenon is called Dynamaxing. Dynamaxing opens up new possibilities in the heated battles performed by trainers and their Pokemon. For more details, I would like to turn it over to Ewald, the planning director for the games.
So is this replacing Mega Evolutions?
Hi, I'm Iwao from Game Freak and the planning director for Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield. Let me tell you more about the new Dynamax feature, which will surely bring about all new strategies to Pokemon battles. Pokemon from the Galar region can Dynamax to not only become massive in size, but also boost their power.
Well, if they're a giant, I would hope so.
All the moves they know turn into powerful max moves.
Oof.
Dynamaxing can be used once per battle. However, the Pokemon will revert to normal after 3 turns. So, you need to choose wisely when to trigger it. Mastering Dynamax will be key to becoming a full-fledged Pokemon trainer in these games.
Once per battle, and it lasts for 3 turns.
If you connect to other players, you'll find more ways to play there. One of these new multiplayer features is called Max Raid Battles.
Yep, raid battles. I was right.
Pokemon trainers can join forces to challenge wild Dynamax Pokemon.
Is that a fucking... That's a
In Max Raid
Weavile, I
battles,
think.
The wild Dynamax Pokemon keeps its
Yeah, that's
giant
Weavile.
form the entire battle. Not only that, it also has special powers that make it an extremely formidable opponent.
Ooh.
Only one of these 4 players who have teamed up for the Max Raid battle will be able to Dynamax their Pokemon in each battle. So coordinating with your team will be crucial when taking on these powerful wild Pokemon. If you and your allies manage to emerge victorious, you will get a chance to capture the Pokemon in a truly dynamic catch sequence.
That's awesome.
The Pokemon that you can take on in Max Raid battles also vary depending on where you are in the wild area and the state of the weather. Among these different
A Dug
Pokemon
Trio.
are some that can only be caught after you defeat them in Max Raid battles.
Quagsire.
So your trainers will join forces and test their skills against a variety of Pokemon.
Max Raid battles feature strategic cooperative 4-player gameplay against a single Pokemon, which is a first for the main series of Pokemon games.
That's awesome, dude.
It's going to be a ton of fun to use your Nintendo Switch system's local wireless functionality to tackle these battles with friends in person and experience the excitement together. You can also connect with other players over the internet to enjoy playing with other trainers from all around the globe. So I hope you'll try Max Raid battles with all sorts of other players.
Next, I would like to introduce some of the people you'll encounter on your adventure. This guy is the greatest trainer in the Galar region, and also the current champion. His name is Leon.
Aw, they're spoiling who the champion is. Boo.
His undefeated record in official matches is all the
He's got a
more
Charizard.
incredible. His popularity is only enhanced by his shining personality, winning him the adoration of trainers across the region. It's no exaggeration to say that he is the most prominent trainer in all of Galar. The champion has a younger brother, who also happens to be one of your rivals. His name is Hop.
Hop? That's a
Hop
gay
dreams
name.
to one day become champion, just like his elder brother, and he trains vigorously every day towards this goal. His journey through the Galar region begins on the same day as yours. On your journey, you and Hop will receive a great deal of support from these 2 characters. Professor Magnolia is the professor of the Galar region and specializes in researching the Dynamax phenomenon.
Is that the first professor that's not named
Magnolia is
after
her
a tree?
granddaughter and also serves as her assistant. Their abundant wisdom and sound advice will surely come in handy throughout your adventure.
It's a female professor. Is that a first time too? I don't remember. I don't think so. Maybe not. I didn't play Sun and Moon, so I'm not sure.
Next, I would like to talk about the Pokemon gyms in the Galar region. You and your rival will need to take on the Pokemon gyms throughout the region in order to achieve your goal of becoming champion. These gym stadiums are constructed in very special locations that allow for Pokemon to be Dynamaxed. The gym leaders also have extremely powerful Dynamax Pokemon on their teams, so you will need to counter them with some of your own.
Really?
Battles between two Dynamax Pokemon are explosive and will cause the energy and excitement in the stadium to reach its peak. Let me introduce one of the gym leaders to you. This is the Grass-type expert, Milo. This gym leader is all about enjoying battles alongside his trustworthy Pokemon, and you will have to overcome his tenacious fighting style to continue your journey. Look forward to facing many more heated battles against gym leaders over the course of your adventure.
I imagine it's going to they're bringing back the 8 gym leader
We've shown up
system.
quite a bit today, but I have one more video I would like you to see. Please take a look.
All right, let's see. Is this the legendary Pokemon? Yup. Okay, that one's got a shield around its neck, and that one's got a sword in its mouth.
The two Pokemon you saw in the video just now are in fact legendary Pokemon of the Galar region, called Zacian and Zamazenta. Look forward to discovering for yourself just what role Zacian and Zamazenta will play in the story.
I hope you enjoyed today's Pokemon Direct. Of course, what we revealed today is just a small part of what you will find in Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield.
So I'm guessing the Sword Pokemon's going to be in the Shield game, and the Shield Pokemon's going to be in the Sword game.
We're putting everything we've got here at Game Freak into making Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield a game that everyone around the world will enjoy.
Please look forward to it.
Thanks to all of our guests from Game
Wow.
Freak. Finally, I would like to announce the release date. Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield will be available on
November
15th,
15th.
2019 as a global...
I knew it was going to be November. So it's 1 year.
You can pre-order a special double pack. Stay tuned for more information. I hope you will look
really?
forward to your new Pokemon adventure in the Galar region. Thank you for watching.
You pre-order a double pack, huh? That's interesting. Maybe I'll do that and get both versions of the game. This way, I could get both Pokemon. Well, there you have it, folks. That was the Sword and Shield presentation. I think what we saw is pretty cool. They have Pokemon that we know in the game, as well as obviously new region Pokemon. They brought back the Gym Leader system, which is great because I heard the trial system in Sun and Moon. Not many people liked it as much. I think Dynamax Pokemon looks pretty interesting, and the raid battles look cool as hell. So that's something I'm going to be having some fun with. Overall, I liked the presentation. I pretty much knew the release would be in November. It's going to be 1 year after the release of Let's Go, Eevee and Pikachu, because that game came out on the 16th of last year. So it's literally 1 day short of being exactly a 1 year release. So it's going to release on a Friday. Most Nintendo games do. Makes sense. And now I want to just briefly go over my expectations and my predictions for E3. Bethesda, they're probably going to show more of Doom Eternal because that game's not out yet. I don't exactly know what else to expect from them. Maybe more Elder Scrolls 6 because that's their biggest title right now that they're working on. from Square Enix. The Marvel Avengers game is already confirmed to have a showcase. We're probably going to see some Final Fantasy VII remake stuff, since we've already gotten some information on that. I don't really know what else to expect from Square, since I don't follow them as closely. Ubisoft, I really don't know either. Probably the new Splinter Cell game. I'm hearing rumors of Watch Dogs 3, possibly at E3 this year. I don't know if we see another Assassin's Creed, but we might. That's all I know of from Ubisoft. PlayStation and EA aren't going to be there. So that takes, Need for Speed off the table when they were having, bi-yearly releases, which is every 2 years. This year, if they continue that cycle, they should have a game out this year. But there has been no information about it yet, so we don't know. That also takes all the sports games off the table. Star Wars games, which, fine, EA is whatever. Sony's not showing anything this year, so no more Last of Us 2. Death Stranding, however, is supposed to be shown, so I'm guessing Microsoft's going to show some of this stuff. They're probably going to show the new Call of Duty again, Death Stranding. I'm hoping for Gears of War 5. I'm hoping for Forza Motorsport 8. I'm hoping more for Killer Instinct or a sequel or a continuation to it. I want to see that, but it's unlikely. Maybe some. I don't think we'll see any more trailers for the Mortal Kombat games, but it's possible. Microsoft, they already announced that they're going to be talking about their PC expansion with Game Pass and games being released for Steam. So we already know that's going to be there at their conference. And really, that just leaves Nintendo. Nintendo, I'm looking for... Now, because this is today and their Direct is next Tuesday for the E3 Direct, I don't think we see any more Pokemon, but it's possible. But I don't think we will. We'll probably see a little bit more on Super Mario Maker 2. I'm hoping we see more on Bayonetta 3. Maybe Astral Chain. Maybe they'll show some more DLC for Smash. Maybe they'll show the next character. That would be pretty cool. Astral Chain, that's a game that's being worked on. Maybe they'll show more on that. Luigi's Mansion 3, maybe they'll show. They got some games they could definitely showcase. Fire Emblem 3 Houses too. Maybe they'll probably show that off as well. Or Persona Q2 or whatever that game is called. They have a lot of options. They said they're not delving into hardware with this release, with this Direct. So, I'm expecting it all to be software and a lot of first-party stuff. And maybe they'll show us some expansion on their Nintendo Online service with their free stuff. But yeah, so that covers my predictions for E3. Go over it really quickly. And that was the Sword and Shield Direct. Again, I liked the presentation. It was really cool. The information we got was pretty good. And until next time, guys, thanks for checking this out. And until next time, my name is The Rose, and I'll catch your ass down the road.